Cow milk. It dominates 80% of the entire planet's dairy production. For thousands of years, human bodies violently rejected it, until a sudden genetic mutation in Europe changed human history forever.
It is a nutritional powerhouse, naturally splitting into casein and whey, the exact proteins that built the modern fitness industry.
However, this massive scale comes with a dark side. A single glass requires immense water and produces heavy methane emissions. This forced modern humans to search for alternatives, sparking a multi-billion-dollar race to replace the cow completely. Next is almond milk. But don't be fooled. This plant-based dairy alternative isn't a modern hipster trend at all. During religious fasting, European elites couldn't consume animal products. So, they crushed almonds and water to create a holy loophole. Before refrigerators existed, cow milk spoiled in hours. But this sweet, nutty alternative could easily last for days without rotting.
But today, almond milk has a terrifying secret. It takes over 12 liters of water just to grow one single almond.
Enter oat milk. This is the liquid currently dominating coffee shops worldwide, and the secret lies entirely in science.
Manufacturers don't just blend oats. They use special enzymes to chemically break down oat starches into sweet, simple sugars.
This unique chemical structure allows oat milk to mimic real dairy fat, creating a dense foam that baristas absolutely love.
Despite the health debates, it is an environmental champion, requiring 80% less land and water than cow or almond milk. Though naturally gluten-free, oats are often processed in wheat facilities, causing severe allergic reactions for those with celiac disease. Naturally, oat water has almost zero nutrition, so factories artificially pump it with synthetic calcium and vitamins to mimic dairy. But long before the modern oat craze, a much older civilization had already perfected the ultimate plant-based protein liquid.
Next is soy milk. Long before oats and almonds took over cafes, this was the undisputed king of dairy alternatives.
The traditional process is incredibly simple. Dried yellow soybeans are soaked overnight, crushed with water, and then boiled thoroughly. Nutritionally, it stands alone. It is the only plant-based milk that naturally matches cow's milk in pure, high-quality protein. But then panic struck. Internet rumors claimed the phytoestrogens in soy would ruin male hormones and cause physical feminization.
But then panic struck. Internet rumors claimed the phytoestrogens in soy would ruin male hormones and cause physical feminization.
However, science completely debunked this. Plant estrogen is entirely different from human estrogen and does not negatively affect male testosterone. The real issue is phytic acid. Soy contains this anti-nutrient which can actually block your body from absorbing essential minerals. And environmentally, it has a dark footprint. Massive Amazon rainforest deforestation is driven by the explosive global demand for soybeans. While plant milks fight for dominance, we now return to the animal kingdom, starting with a heavily misunderstood horned creature. Next up is goat milk. Prepare to have your dairy assumptions completely shattered, because the Western world is living a lie. Believe it or not, across the entire globe, more humans actively drink goat milk on a daily basis than cow milk.
Its secret lies in the fat globules. They are significantly smaller, making it naturally homogenized and much easier for human digestion.
However, it contains capric acid, a specific fatty acid that gives it a distinct, tangy flavor that Western palates often dislike.
Nutritionally, it beats the cow. It naturally contains significantly higher levels of calcium, potassium, and vitamin A per glass. But there's a catch. It is severely deficient in folate. Feeding infants exclusively raw goat milk can cause severe anemia. While goats dominate green pastures, our next animal produces a biological miracle engineered specifically for the harshest deserts on Earth.
Now we enter extreme survival territory. Camel milk is an absolute biological miracle designed for the harshest environments on Earth.
Nomadic tribes have survived entirely on this liquid for months. It evolved perfectly to sustain human life in blistering heat. Even more shockingly, it contains massive amounts of insulin-like proteins, making it a highly researched superfood for managing modern diabetes. It also possesses powerful antibacterial properties, allowing it to stay fresh in extreme desert heat much longer than normal dairy. But its taste is notably saltier. And because of its unique protein structure, it is incredibly difficult to turn into cheese. Today, it has become a massive health trend in the West, sold as a premium luxury liquid at astronomical prices. But if you think camel milk is expensive, wait until we uncover the ancient milk exclusively reserved for royal queens.
Next is donkey milk. This is not for drinking, and this is one of the most expensive luxury liquids on Earth.
Legend says Queen Cleopatra required exactly 700 donkeys to be milked daily, just so she could bathe in it. It contains massive amounts of natural retinol and vitamin E, making it a highly prized ingredient in elite anti-aging skincare.
Scientifically, it is the closest natural dairy to human breast milk, possessing the exact same pH levels and lactose content. Before modern medicine, European doctors actually prescribed it to cure severe cases of asthma, pneumonia, and infant respiratory diseases.
And if you try to make cheese from it, you get poulet from Serbia, the most expensive cheese on Earth.
Today, boutique farms in Europe are experiencing a massive revival, selling out their limited supplies to high-end cosmetic brands instantly.
While donkeys rule the luxury spa, our next milk required freezing temperatures and extreme physical bravery just to harvest it.
Now we travel to the freezing forests of Russia and Sweden for moose milk, the rarest commercial dairy in existence.
Moose are completely wild, highly aggressive animals. Milking them takes extreme patience, complete silence, and
During the Cold War, Russian military sanitariums specifically used it to treat severe stomach ulcers and radiation sickness in soldiers. It contains significantly more fat, protein, and essential minerals like zinc and iron compared to standard cow dairy.
today, there is only one dedicated farm in Sweden that successfully milks moose for high-end commercial use worldwide. Because of its rarity and high fat content, it is turned into exclusive cheese that sells for thousands of dollars.
You cannot buy this in a supermarket. It remains one of the most exclusive and unattainable foods on the planet.
From freezing forests, we move to the highest mountains on Earth, where nomads rely on a strange, pink-colored dairy. Welcome to the Himalayas. Here, at extreme altitudes where regular cows cannot survive, Tibetan nomads rely entirely on yak milk. In early summer, the first milk drawn often has a distinct pink hue due to trace amounts of natural blood. It is famously churned into butter and mixed with black tea and salt, creating the ultimate high-altitude survival drink. They also dry it into churpi, literally the hardest cheese on Earth. You have to suck on it for hours. These animals thrive at 15,000 feet. At this extreme altitude, normal dairy cows would literally suffocate and die. Its taste is incredibly strong, sweet, and highly musky. Most outsiders find the gamey flavor completely overpowering and undrinkable. For millions of people living in the harsh Tibetan plateau, this dense, fatty liquid is the only thing keeping them alive.
But all of these milks look completely normal compared to our final dairy. Prepare for the ultimate insect superfood. Finally, the most shocking liquid on Earth, cockroach milk. This bizarre insect dairy might actually be the food of the future. Once ingested by the babies, this liquid instantly turns into dense crystals inside their stomachs to provide maximum energy. Scientists analyzed these crystals and made a terrifying discovery. They contain 3 times the energy and calories of buffalo milk. It is a complete food source, packed with every single essential amino acid, fat, and carbohydrate a human body needs. Even better, the crystals are time-released. As the body digests them, they slowly release a continuous stream of pure energy. But there is a major problem. You cannot milk a cockroach. Extracting the crystals requires slicing open the insect's gut. To solve this, scientists are trying to genetically modify yeast to grow this exact cockroach milk in giant lab vats. So, when this insect superfood finally hits the supermarket shelves in the near future, the ultimate question is, would you drink it? If you survived the cockroach milk and want to uncover more bizarre secrets of our world, hit that subscribe button right now.